Coverage of the European Showcase finale gets underway at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. And a man who will be a part of that coverage is former Liverpool midfielder Luis Garcia, a man who knows what it's like to play in the Champions League final, having done it twice with Liverpool, winning once and losing once. Luis, I'll start by asking you, what is the atmosphere like in Paris this week ahead of the final?
Hello, Jeremy. Good to talk to you guys. The atmosphere is building. Of course, it's still 48 hours to arrive to that special moment that it is the Champions League final. You said it very well. Around 400 million are watching this game, and they are two of the most followed teams in the world, if we can say it this way. So at the moment, I've seen a few red shirts around, a few white shirts, but definitely all the fans, they are expecting 100,000 red supporters from Liverpool and the UK arriving to this capital here in Paris. So looking forward to see what is happening tomorrow, because definitely there are going to be rivers of people walking around the streets.
Luis, having been on both sides of the coin here in terms of this game, what is this week like as a player?
It's a special one. I mean, you've been working for so long during the whole competition, trying to pass through knockout, also the group stages. And once again, the league is finished, the cups are finished. You go only that one. And for a player, it's about try to rest as much as possible, try to enjoy your time, try to don't think much. Overthinking is not good when you are playing a special game like this one. And most important of all is try to be focused in the times that you are with your teammates, trying to talk about what do you think is going to happen during that game. And once again, it's a very special game, a very special match that all these players are going to have the chance of playing. Also, there is like that thing that they have between these two teams that they play not long ago in another final. There was a little bit of controversy with that situation with Mo Salah, and in the end the game lied on the side of the Real Madrid team. So I'm looking forward to see what happens, because definitely these are two teams that they deserve to be in this final. They've done an amazing job during the whole group stage and knockouts, and they are arriving in a fantastic momentum. Both teams in a very successful year, winning trophies in their domestic league. So yeah, it should be a fantastic game.
When Real Madrid won back-to-back Champions League titles under Zinedine Zidane, the face of the franchise, so to speak, was Cristiano Ronaldo. So Ronaldo's gone. Now, this is Karim Benzema's team, and Benzema was great when Cristiano was there, but he never got the due he deserved. So what would a Champions League title without Ronaldo mean for Benzema's Madrid legacy?
I guess it's a key moment for his career. As you well mentioned, he was on the shade of Cristiano Ronaldo for many years. We all enjoy his way of playing always around, trying to get in the pockets, trying to combine with him, trying to assist in him in most of the chances. He used to score goals, but when you are compared against a player, Cristiano Ronaldo, who scored 50 goals a year, it's very difficult to try to match his numbers. But now at the moment, it looks like he has become a leader for this team, the captain, the person up front who can create from nothing. And this year is the top scorer of the La Liga. Also, the partnership he has made with Vinicius Junior has been fantastic, but I think most of it is because he really feels that he is the key player in every single game. He is the one who can have the ability to change the games, and we've seen it during the knockout stages against Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea or Manchester City. He's done an amazing job, and now he's going to get ready to try to beat this Liverpool side.
Yeah, and for fans of the game, they know Karim Benzema is probably one of the most underrated players in terms of how great he has been for as long as he's been around. For you, what does Real Madrid need to do to win this game?
Well, I guess it's try to cope with the intensity of this Liverpool side. We've seen, and I heard talking the assistant coach of Jurgen Klopp saying that we don't press high, we chase players, and that's something that Liverpool is bringing in every single game. Not only in the beginning, until this day, they have done exactly the same, pressing very high, try to keep the other team in their own half, and try to regain the ball, to try to be closer to the goal, to try to score. And that's what Real Madrid needs to try to cope, because because definitely it's not a team that is got young players, young talents that can match that intensity with running, so work in the middle of the park. He's got more experience, that youth in the middle with Kroos, Modric, Casemiro, players who they know what is this competition about, and definitely they need to try to bring that intensity with the likes like Valverde, like Rodrigo, like Vinicius Junior, players who can run and overrun this Liverpool side in some moments. So I think that that's going to be a key moment for this Real Madrid side. Try to stop that intensity, that speed that Liverpool brings on the game, and of course being well organized, trying to get those counterattacks that we've seen every single weekend with Vinicius Junior, Valverde, or Vinicius or Karim Benzema front, that I think they are going to be the threat for this Liverpool side.
And Real Madrid come in certainly in good mind, having won La Liga. Liverpool faced disappointment last week. They lost the Premier League title literally in the final minutes of the season, ending their title bid for a first-ever quadruple. Now, though, they can complete the gentleman's treble with a win here. How big would this Champions League victory be for them and for Jurgen Klopp?
No, it's a massive achievement for them. I think the whole season has been already very successful. As you well mentioned, they've been in 3 different competitions, challenging until the last moment for the Premier League. Of course, very difficult because Manchester City won at the end in the last game. Something that for the players and for the club, I think it was something that they expect. But of course, they needed to fight until the last moment. And well, I think they did well winning their game. But winning this Champions League once again against Real Madrid, I think that after what happened in the last time that they face each other in a Champions League final, it means a lot to all these players, and definitely you can see on their faces, on the way they have been approaching to this game, that they are eager to try to win this competition. Once again, they will get in the second position with AC Milan as the most the team with the most trophies of this Champions League, being Real Madrid, the one with 13. Liverpool at the moment has got 6, and we will fight on Saturday for the 7th one together with AC Milan.
Yeah, amazing. No other team is even close to Real Madrid when it comes to winning this competition. So when you look at Liverpool, we talked about what Real Madrid needs to do to win. What do Liverpool need to do to win this game?
Well, exactly. I don't think that they have to change much. I think the most concern at the moment are the players who have arrived in the last stages of the season a little bit tired. We could see Van Dijk leaving the pitch 2 weeks ago. Fabinho exactly the same. Mo Salah, Thiago Alcantara is doubt until the last minute. I think the Fabinho and Mo Salah are going to be ready the same as Van Dijk. So I think the concern is if they can keep that intensity. That's a team that likes to have a very high pressure. They go the players like Luis Diaz, Mane, Salah, Firmino, a lot of talents up front, Diogo Jota, who can make the difference in every single second of the game. But they're going to have to be a little bit more balanced if they don't want to break down the team in 2 and keep that half of the pitch, the half midfield, a little bit balanced with Fabinho, with Henderson, players who can keep the ball, who can fight, who can run, and try to keep that pressure and that intensity for the 90 minutes that the game will last. So I think the most important is that they keep that way, and then it will give a lot of problems for the Real Madrid side. They cannot cope with this kind of intensity. It's the only way that I see this is Liverpool is going to manage to win. The one team who makes less mistakes, and we've seen it in every single knockout stages, if you make a mistake against these kind of players, you're going to pay very much. And Real Madrid does it if you don't allow them to, if you allow them to believe on winning the game.
Former midfielder Luis Garcia joining us from Paris ahead of the Champions League final on Saturday between Liverpool and Real Madrid. Luis, both managers, Carlo Ancelotti and Jurgen Klopp, well established in terms of their European Cup winning pedigree. Ancelotti won 2 as a player. He's won 3 as a manager. Klopp going for his 2nd Champions League title with Liverpool. They'll both be tactically ready for this one. And when you look at the game overall, give us a couple of key players for each team that you think could be difference makers here.
Well, I think in the Liverpool side, one of the key players, it will be Fabinho for me because of just what I just mentioned. I think the balance on this Liverpool side is Fabinho, the one who does it. He can stop the counter-attack of Real Madrid, very important because it's a team that is going to play like this against Liverpool. And he's a player who can have the ball, who is arriving in the second line, who can combine, can link the defense, midfield, and attack. So I think he's going to be a key player together with Luis Diaz, that has been outstanding since he arrived arrive to this Liverpool side. Playing from the left side inside, he's a player who is bold, he's fearless, he likes to have the ball, beating players 1v1, and he's got that smell when he's near the box. He just know where he has to be to when the ball is around and try to score a goal. So Fabinho and Luis Diaz will be for the Liverpool side. And in Real Madrid side, of course, I think that Benzema is going to be one of them, because he's the player who at the moment is in the best form, is the top scorer of the team, the leader, the one with the team is having problems on the build-up. He drops down, grab the ball and bring it forward. And of course, the other one he has to be Vinicius Junior, because of the speed, that 1v1 and ability who he's got in that left side. He's going to use it a lot, that speed, because Alexander-Arnold is a player who likes to go from the flanks and the right side a lot forward to try to make those crosses. One of the players with most assists in the competition. So I think that Vinicius Junior is going to be hanging there, waiting to receive the ball and start using the space that Alexander-Arnold is going to leave at the back. So Benzema and Vinicius Juniors are going to be a massive threat for this Real Madrid, and definitely they're going to have Liverpool an eye on them every single moment.
Anyone who knows you, Luis, knows your pick for this game. But for those who do not know you, tell us who wins the Champions League on Saturday.
Of course, I like Real Madrid because it's from my hometown. They are from Spain, and of course I got friends over there. But my team in this case is Liverpool. I spent 3 years, fantastic years. As you mentioned before, we had the chance of playing in 2 Champions League finals, something that back then it was very difficult, and managed to get 1 trophy. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can see Liverpool lifting again the trophy.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.